Children, welcome to Bradati Science class. I am Bradati. Today we will take you to the tour to the photosynthesis. So before starting, we'll have a recap what we have learned about nutrients and nutrition. Nutrients are the main food components that can be categorized in three main category. That is bodybuilding food like proteins, carbohydrates and fats comes under energy giving food, vitamins and minerals comes under protective food. In the next day, we have learned about nutrition. Nutrition is the mode of intake of food inside the body. So based on the modes, we have two kinds of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. The plants, they can produce their own food with the help of the surroundings. That's why they are called autotrophs, and that kind of nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. Another type, heterotrophs. Hetero means others. So the mode of nutrition that depends on others, like we humans and all other living beings, we depend on plants for our food. So we are called heterotrophs, and this kind of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. All right, children. So if you want to know details about it, please visit the before two videos are posted. So go through that, you will get an idea. So today we are learning the topic photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Okay. So here the word photo that came from the Latin word photon, which means light. So photo came from the word photon, from photon, and which means light. Another word, that is synthesis. Synthesis means putting together. Putting together. So what are these things the plants put together? The plants take the minerals and the water from the soil. They get the carbon dioxide from the air. With the help of sunlight and chlorophyll, the pigment present on the leaves, the plants prepare food. Okay, let's see what reaction goes on. So let us write water plus sunlight and chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, in the presence of sunlight and the pigment chlorophyll, the plants produce carbohydrate. Carbohydrate we call, that is the food produced by plants, and oxygen. So this is the equation for photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is the process by which plants, with the help of carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll, they produce the food, that is the carbohydrate, along with the oxygen. Alright children, so this is the process, or this is how the plants produce. Now we will go a little bit of details. Okay, so I want to show you that what is chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is the pigment, the green color pigment present on the leaves of the plants. You can see there are different plants like crotons which had red leaves. And there are several other trees like maple tree and others which have orange, maybe yellow leaves and all. So in those leaves, the green pigment chlorophyll is absent. Okay, they have some different colored pigments. So without the chlorophyll, the plants cannot produce food. Then I will ask you a question. Do you think crotons and other plants, they produce their own food? They don't have chlorophyll because they have red leaves and orange leaves and other color leaves. So how do those kind of plants prepare food? Next class, I will give you the details of that. Till then, you just search in the Google and find out the answer. Okay, so this is about photosynthesis. Now, how do the plants get water and minerals? The plants have the roots, And that roots, we know there are different kinds of roots. That is another thing. So here I am showing you the tap root. So with this, the plant absorbs the water and minerals under the soil, from the soil. In the air, there are there is mixture of the gases. So, but the plants take the carbon dioxide only. So how do they get it? Because on the leaves, the plants had small holes, and those holes are actually, we cannot see through our naked eyes, but if we keep the leaf on a microscope, we can see those holes. These holes are called stomata. Okay, stomata in singular, stoma in plural. So these small openings, they help the leaves to absorb the carbon dioxide from the air. Sunlight, direct sunlight they are getting, and chlorophyll is present on the leaf itself, the pigment. Then the plants produce carbohydrate. That is the complex material. Carbohydrates are of different kinds like glucose, sucrose. So mainly the plants produce the carbohydrate glucose. That is the food for the plant. Okay. So carbohydrate, if we go in detail, carbohydrate is C6H12O6. C6H12O6, C for carbon, H for hydrogen, O for oxygen, and the oxygen. So that's why if plants are having photosynthesis, in this process we are getting food as well as oxygen. That's why children, we need to protect our plants. We need to plant more of the plants and trees. We need to save so that we can get oxygen for our healthy living. Without oxygen we cannot survive, right? So stomata we learned about carbohydrate C6H12O6. Chlorophyll is the green pigment. So this is what we have learned in short. Now in the next class, we are going beyond photosynthesis. Alright children, so take care, have a quick recap and take care. See you next class.